empty.
Nice. That's where your head is always.
What up, kid?
What's going on, man? Yo, I appreciate you being here, but like I said, you ain't gotta do this.
What? This is the in-person treatment that you hired me for. Remember this day when Barry and Associates shows up, trying to see if you need a new agent, all right?
All right, yo, fair enough, man. So where do we start, man? Let's go on this little tour.
Well, are you ready, Sire?
Don't do that. Cut the little butler act, man. Act normal, bro.
Yeah, that didn't even feel right.
Yeah, it wasn't.
All right, but check it out. First up, we have the only runway in the world that can compete with Paris Fashion Week.
Yeah, bro, that looks like a pretty normal hallway to me.
Yeah, to the untrained eye, it's a normal hallway. But we both know that them pregame walks have made fashion icons out of Russell Westbrook, SGA, LeBron James. I mean, the branding possibilities are endless, man.
All right, I see you.
Now look, once you get some shine on the court, getting your fashion bag, photographer's gonna be all over you, bro. And the best part is, all you gotta do is show up ready to work, looking fly.
Come on, and I can do that, can't I?
Yeah, maybe with a little bit of help you can, sure.
Bro, I get
But, hey,
fly
look,
to
it don't
you.
even matter. Right now, I just want you to focus on your game, all right? Fashion can come later. All right, so check this out.
Talk to me.
Down this way, you got the press room. Now, anytime you got some post-game media availability, this is where you're gonna wanna go.
Okay.
Now, Ashley will meet you tonight after the game to walk you over, give you some more pointers, but typically it's gonna be on you to make sure you don't miss these opportunities. I mean, opening yourself up more for the press is just better for you. I mean, but you're a natural-born leader, you get that.
Bro, I do this, man. I could do media in my sleep.
All right,
you know
well,
this.
Well, one more note on that. The media is allowed all through this hallway. So you might get stopped for press time just when you're walking around. And because I said that, you are under the microscope here, all right?
Bro, you ain't gotta
Act accordingly, that's all I'm saying.
You ain't gotta make it sound so intense, man. I got this.
All right.
What else you got for me?
All right, well, down here is also the arena manager's office. You're probably not gonna go there much, but just so you know. And also there's your standard, generic meeting room. Now, once again, you're probably not gonna use it much, but, I mean, could come in handy if you need to have a private conversation.
Right. Away from the prying eyes of the tabloids, right?
Yes, look at you paying attention. I
know
like
a little
that.
bit, man.
And then down further a little bit this way, you've got the locker room. And looks like Coach Graves is waiting for you, actually.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it. Now, I gotta shake some hands before tonight's game, but you go out there and have fun, man.
Man, appreciate it, man. Again, man, it's always good seeing a familiar face in new settings.
Man, don't even mention it. That's what I'm here for. Have a great game, man.
All right, man.
Let's go.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Still on my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Those qualities like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen, people perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
Hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in. Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Good. So, we got together and talked about it and decided the best role for you to start the year is as a solid rotation player off the bench. We'll get you the minutes. It's up to you to make the most of them.
That's not exactly what I was expecting, but I guess it's up to me to earn my way into the starting lineup.
And you've got the potential to get there. But I don't want you focusing on that right now. Take it one day at a time, put in the work, and the results will follow.
I've never been afraid of the work, It's just I expect more for myself than this in the long term.
I get it, 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. If you want to make it here, you gotta have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Coach, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season? Calls timeout.
Chicago timeout call. All right, Heat fans, make some noise once again for your Miami Heat dancers.
So for Chicago right now, Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point guard. They grab their own miss, and that one's good. Drummond.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time.
My boys are just toying with you. You can't keep my guys down for long.
Now, here's Cobb. Guarded by Levine, and foul on the shot.
No doubt, ref.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line,
First free throw is good.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And Cobb drops both of them. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Drummond a screen from 13, and Drummond throws it down.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan, using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
Oladipo outside. Passes it to Martin. He kicks it to Cobb. Dedmon a screen. Cobb with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Now here's Caruso. He's tightly guarded. Over Cobb. 2 free throws coming up, and they call this.
first personal foul, team foul number 4. Back the line for the Bulls, Alex Caruso, 2.
Richard, not many people will complain about having him as a teammate. They all love to play with him.
Yeah, not at all. He's one of those guys that you just get fired up seeing every day. And when he got injured last season, you can tell how much his teammates missed him.
Now, here's Cobb. Defended by Caruso. And Dedmon throws it down.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Dosunmu. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Miami trailing. Cobb with it. Now Green defending.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression.
Now in the game, Omer Yurtseven.
And here are the Bulls now. And here's DeRozan.
Hey, Pete. You're in.
Make it rain.
You can make it sweat a little, all right?
Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Cobb. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to DeRozan. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Vucevic has got 6 points.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Cobb passes to Butler. Cobb sets the pick for Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Cobb. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside, Ball. Tries the spin move. Back to Levine. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Vucevic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Vucevic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Here's Ball. It's good. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Cobb. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. Adebayo's got his first bucket of the night.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
To the middle. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from DeRozan. That's 10 points for Vucevic.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Cobb passes to Adebayo. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Now here's Ball. Guarded by Cobb. Ball no good. The Heat trail by 5. Here's Hero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
Zach Levine. Second personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Tyler Hero.
The 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Chicago.
Game across the board.
And so Levine nails both of them. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Cobb, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Ball, no good.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And Butler has some insane handles, created and just carving his way through the defense.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Ball kicks to Levine. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Takes a step back. Cobb passes to Young. Butler sets a screen for Young. Down low, taken away by Williams. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming.
That is Young. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the
73%.
And even though he didn't see a ton of time on the floor in his 1 year in college, nobody doubted Patrick Williams and his upside.
Cobb with it. Shoots over ball. And the shot is long.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump.
Now in the game
For the Heat.
Kyle Lowry.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. 8-point game. And it didn't take long for Williams to live up to his potential.
No, and that's where basketball can be so funny sometimes. He started every game his rookie season after not starting at all at Florida State. Let's just say his game might be more tailored for the league.
Rosen dishes the ball. Levine is... Clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Bulls up by 15.
Let's hear it for
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team. And always fun when you see players battling like this. Shaq, who did you consider your greatest rival?
So at the start, probably Akeem later, and then my man Yao Ming towards the end.
Oh, I thought you were going to say free throws.
Oh, man, that's cold, dirty.
Now a breakdown of that first half we just saw. What a start it was for Zach LaVine. Huge impact.
He is out hustling everyone on the glass. Even his own guys in some cases.
Controlling the flow of second half chances on both ends. That can often decide games. He's putting in work. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Coach, do y'all even practice, like, ever?
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now, here's Cobb. Defense is right there. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Young. And it's Cobb in at the point guard position.
The closer DeRozan gets, the more dangerous he is. That's fantastic work inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Cobb with it, now guarded by Vucevic. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Ball kicks to Levine. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cobb. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago leading by 15. DeRozan passes the ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one. Now, here's Cobb. He's covered by Ball. Here's Hero. He sinks the 11-footer. Hero's got 8 points.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Now, here's Cobb. The pass to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Clock at 6. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Shot's good by Hero. 10 points for him.
And how about Hero's body control? Capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Kicks it to Butler. Now Cobb. Adebayo the screen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance. The Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
To the paint, here's Vucevic, and the shot goes in. And now,
second personal foul. At the line for the Bulls,
Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Outside, Hero. Poked away, stolen by Ball. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession.
Don't know why you're so proud. This game is meaningless anyway.
Pass to DeRozan. Caruso with the ball. High post try. That shot off. Here's Strus. He's got 7. Oladipo for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's DeRozan. He's got 6. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw.
Inside, and it's working like a charm.
Richard, some people doubted the Bulls trade to get DeMar.
Timeout.
In his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
Here's Oladipo. That one off the back iron and out.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's got 5. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 7 points for the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain that.
Cobb with it. He's got 6. Shoots over Caruso. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Dosunmu. Now Caruso. 7 points in the game. Offensive rebound, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Cobb, wide open. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that. The Heat have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And he knocks down the first one. And, of course, one of the lead.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Cobb. Off target from outside.
Not his best. All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to...
If this is the best you can do, I'm out of here right now!
All right, MP, get back in there.
Now at the line.
Get that resume ready,
Jimmy
folks.
Butler.
Losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely a good coach.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Williams is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. Cobb dishes to Butler. He kicks it to Cobb. Pocket 2, and again, it's the Heat missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Back to Williams. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Levine feeling it out a bit. There's Ball with the three. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shot's good from Butler.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Now, here's Ball, covered by Cobb. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. Buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bulls.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Cobb kicks to Adebayo. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And the jam by Levine.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Here's Cobb. Off target with his three.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Puts the move on, and Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Now, here's Cobb. Inside, the kick outside to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And nothing is falling for him right now.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Outside, Ball. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I mean, I love the determination with Ball. Always attacking. Does a great job of putting the defense on its heels.
Cobb passes to Young. Adebayo with a screen for Young. To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. Levine against Adebayo. Butler with the steal. Adebayo passes to Cobb. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. And that'll be his third foul so far. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
DeRozan surveying the D. Williams a screen on Butler. Here's DeRozan, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Driving the lane.
Bulls foul. Nikola Vucevic. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year. Won games each season.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
DeRozan dishes to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Shot clock at 5. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Levine. And that's 19 points for Vucevic.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now, here's Cobb. Tight defense on him. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Right side, DeRozan. Back to Green. The feed the ball. From 13, they get it back. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And Cobb gets it to go. Cobb's got 9 points here in the second half.
Defense may be too concerned with Butler there, leaving his teammate all alone.
Ball finds DeRozan. Levine wide open. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 8th assist here tonight. Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Butler passes to Cobb, launches a 3. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And Miami making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Stop making things so difficult and...
In for Levine, and it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. There are cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller, when a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope.
He's off on the second. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Pass to Strus. Now, here's Yurtseven. And stolen by Drummond. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Hey, MP, you're needed in the press room.
Can I get a, hey, MP, how was the game? You look really good out there. How you feeling out there?
Hey, how are you feeling? Also, you're needed in the press room.
Okay, so we could just skip the small talk then.
Yeah, follow me. I'm gonna give you a rundown of the situation. We don't have much time, so I need you to listen closely because I will not be repeating myself.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Obviously, they're gonna want to ask questions about how you played. So if you feel like you underperformed at all, you're gonna want to call on John Luck. If you feel like you underperformed at all, you're gonna want to call on John Luck because his whole thing is access, so he's bound to lob you a softball or two. If you're feeling confident, you're gonna want to call on Nate White, the man fans love to hate. His #1 goal is to stir up controversy, so if you messed up even a little bit, he's gonna be all over that. Also, he's going to have a couple Shep questions to throw your way, so if you want to get into that, then he's your guy. The other major player on the beat is Candace Green. She's not here today, but she likes to get into the longer view of things, really get into the X's and O's, so if you want to brag about your basketball IQ, she is your person to call on.
Okay. All right, hey, is there, someone that you would choose first if you were me? Like, is there a conversation I should stay away from, you know?
That is completely up to you. Yeah. What you say in that room is going to go a long way in establishing your identity as a leader and your personal brand.
Okay.
And though I might have ideas about what you should say in a given situation, I can't tell you who to be. Yeah. Now, that doesn't mean you should go starting any giant PR nightmares, okay? But there is more than one way to skin the proverbial cat, if you follow me.
Yeah, for sure. Any more advice you got?
Lots, but you're needed inside. Go.
Yeah. We're here.
We are indeed. All right, look, I just gave you a lot of information in a short amount of time. And what I want you to know is that what drew me to you as a potential employer was your grace under pressure. I've just always really respected the way that you handle yourself in the press, and I think you're going to do a fantastic job in there.
Wow, you really fought through that one. But thank you. It's probably one of the nicest things you said to me. All right.
You really need to get in there. They get cranky if they think they're going to miss deadlines.
I got you. I'm in there.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, everyone. Hey, hold on. How about we go with my homie over here?
Tough loss tonight, MP. I'm sure that's not how you wanted to start your NBA career.
Nope, John. It's definitely not.
What gives you confidence that your next game will end on a more positive note?
Being a part of this organization, basically. I've got incredible teammates and a top-notch coaching staff. So even if I do struggle, which, you know, obviously I hope I won't, but even if I do, I know these guys are gonna go out there and do everything that they can do to help us get this win.
So you trust the people around you?
Oh, 100%. I mean, these guys are pros in every sense of the word, so I have no reason to think that they won't come out on top of the next game. You know, that's the mentality you have to succeed in this league, and we definitely got it.
That makes all the sense to me. Hey, good luck in your next one, MP.
Appreciate it, man. All right, I think we got time for a couple more questions. Hey, You over here.
Let's talk about a name. Shep Owens. You know, Shep Owens has cast a massive shadow over the start of your career. What do you need to do to convince the fans that it wasn't a mistake to draft you over Shep?
Man, I can't think about it like that. I mean, my job is to perform the role that I've been given to the best of my abilities. And if I do that, I think I can help this team win games. And if we win games, fans can be more than happy.
Okay, well, let me play the devil's advocate on this one. Well, do you think the fans will be happy if you remain a bench player for the rest of your career?
Well, like I said, if we win, I don't see how they can be upset. I mean, obviously every player in this league wants to start, and I'm no different, but winning comes first, man. And as long as we win more games than we lose, I'm sure they're gonna be more than happy, you know? These fans are smart, man, and they recognize that it takes an entire team to win, not just one great player. You know, a great starting lineup with zero depth is gonna have a hard time making a championship push. And that's our goal here. Compete for championships. That's it. All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.
Warriors, but they live in the sky.